Today's sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Carolina Panthers. Kicker Graham Gano set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from the Superdome. This will be taken short. Oh, he's going to take this out of the back of the end zone. And that's going to be a safety. So how's that for an interesting way to start this ball game?
First drive of the game and you go backwards all the way into your own end zone?
Guess it kind of makes you wonder what else we might have in store here in this one. Saints take the field again. The NFC South champion New Orleans Saints. They are officially that with that victory last week over Tampa Bay 28-14. So they're 11-2, and if the season ended right now, they would beat Charles, the #1 seed in the NFC.
And NFC South champions, you mentioned it, second year in a
enough bread to recline. And I don't want your head on with your mind. I kinda fell in love with your vibe. And girl, I'm a player like fly. Maybe we can link on the slide. I know you're a freak in disguise. I'll put you in Chanel like you mine. Put you in Chanel like you mine. Pinch your fingernails cause you fly. Take it to Chanel cause you fine. Take it to Chanel cause you fine. Take it to Chanel cause you fine. Pinch your fingernails cause you fly. Take it to Chanel cause you fine. Take it to Chanel cause you fine. Take it to Chanel cause you fine. Pinch your fingernails cause you fly. Take it to Chanel cause you fine. 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 How'd I get rich already? Polka dot watch that's messy. Looking at my wrist and it's frightening. I'ma get the cash fast as lightning. She like everything pretty pricey. I'ma walking down the sign. You can see the money in my stride. Yeah, I ain't fly, that's a lie.
What'd you say, bro?
My bitch came off a boat. I'm never going broke. It look like we selling dope.
first time in franchise history they won back-to-back division championships. So they'll be in the playoffs for the third time in 6 years. We know Drew Brees is absolutely terrific. He's going to set another record, breaking the one he set last year for completion percentage in the season. But the defense, we hardly ever talk about the Saints defense, and we should. They've allowed just 13 points per game in their last 5 games. Even in the loss to Dallas, they only gave up 13 points.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get this up all the way to about the 33. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
To throw on 2nd down is Newton. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
I thought my neighbors know I'm selling O's. My blood from Mexico, go. But all my folks on Gresham Road.
From the gun, here's Newton. And he finds a man, it's Olsen. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Newton to Olsen there for a Carolina first down. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They go play action here on first down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Alex Okafor in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
This guy a competitor. He a competitor. I like him. I'm gonna open him up. Bumping that new goo-wop. No, I don't own the fucking right.
2nd and 16 after the sack.
I ain't even borrowed him, motherfucker.
The shotgun snag for Newton. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And the hit
Understood.
It's incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
3rd and long, it's Newton. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Newton being chased out left. Over the middle, complete.
Play that's great execution.
He'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Now Newton, he'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So 2nd catch on the drive, he may not be a primary.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. A 5-yard touchdown. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss because that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs. Sure. Just makes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Flushed out right. Thomas has got it complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This drive starting off over as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Swapping out the lamb, think I'm crazy. Shitting on these hoes, try to play me. Bipolar, I've been spending cash lately. Make you drown in the sauce, too much gravy. We get cash in this. Here we go.
Kill! Shotgun now, Breeze. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Thomas, the intended target.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
These niggas say anything on track.
Nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
There's Newton now on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
It was funny during the draft process. Someone said to me, well, whoever takes Christian McCaffrey, as it turned out it was Carolina, how are they going to use him? Is he going to be an every down back? Is he going to be a third down guy? They're going to use him in the slot? I mean, what are they going to do with him? And I just said, yes.
All of that.
No doubt about it. This kid can do it all.
And he did a nice job there out of the backfield to pick up the first.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Draw play as Newton gets to McCaffrey. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this.
Let's rock now.
They'll try the air now with Newton. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. As his guys are in for 6. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Gano now to add the extra point. And then, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Partner, they're up big. They snapped the ball from the 15 for a regular PAT. Yet they fake it and get it.
You hear this nigga?
What's going on here?
Line.
Defensively, now with this deficit, now you had 2 more onto them. They faked the PAT. That stings a little.
It definitely
Nigga said he was 19, bought a car with nitrous.
is mad at the opposition.
Straight bullshitting.
For allowing that.
Nigga, you ain't bought no goddamn 1976 car with nitrous at 19. It ain't impossible, but come on, my brother. Let's be honest these days. This shit.
Pops free. The collision there.
Nigga to my own God.
Brings up 2nd down.
Who God?
CD, by the way, we have some
Not
news
my
from the
God.
sports world. First major of the new year, the Madden Classic was
Motherfucker must have had a nitrous, the goddamn, the energy drink in that motherfucker.
Yeah, did you see the money?
over $150,000 in prize
Not
money.
so bad. Not too shabby.
And your winner, I'll let you do the into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Adams. And they have
Quanno, goddammit.
set up shop at the 33-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
That's the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget.
And that's caught inside the 30. done with his third touchdown pass of this first half. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. Now he's had a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There can be plenty more before this game is over.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Well, you know, thinking back to last week around the league, it was one, we've had some crazy weeks this year, but this was one of the crazier, maybe the craziest week that we've had. You think about, and for the third time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Newton. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically end up a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Tackled there by Alex Anzalone.
And that's one of the reasons the Bills even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. 4 touchdown passes now for Cam Newton. And the Panthers have got it on cruise control.
I heard a coach talk about those late in the half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Gano out to kick this one away. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here, and with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here we go. Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Hey, easy. South side and east side. Where's that?
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Breeze. He's going to sling this deep down, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this bad. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way. So we come upon halftime, intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Off play action. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position. Couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
They decided to take a shot at right down the middle of the field. And really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
Defense able to recover, batted free. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. He will go down. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Newton throwing again. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Newton to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed in the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Now it's Newton finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
To the air again, Newton. And he slings one that's incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target. 3rd down here.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think you're going to try and dial up up there today?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Fourth down, and here's Graham Gano now in the field goal unit for the Panthers. From the right hash. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
And sometimes pride wins, doesn't it? Because, yes, they're getting steamrolled here right now. They're down big, and they're going to try a fake field goal against them. Yeah, I'm not supposed to do it. Good for them for stopping that one and showing that they haven't given up on this game.
Yeah, I just can't believe, though, that they tried to fake with this wide open margin up that big. But like you said, kudos to the D.
Yeah, if the blood wasn't bad before,
It is now.
it might have started that way now.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Okay, with that incompletion, I've been waiting to get this in because I wanted to ask you about that crazy finish in Miami. How in the world did they find their way to the end zone?
That was something, wasn't it? And I've seen a few along the way. In college football, Boise State over Oklahoma in the Fiesta Bowl. Remember that one?
Yep.
With the hook and lateral play, and they had a bunch of crazy plays down the stretch. But this one in the NFL, especially considering you kind of knew they had to do something like this, yet they still were able to pull it off. 69 yards, Tannehill to Stills, to Parker, to Kenyon Drake, and then, of course, Gronk was on the field in case they threw the Hail Mary. Outran Gronk to the end zone. What a finish for the Dolphins.
So last year we had the Minnesota Miracle. Now we had the Miami Miracle this season. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of... And now the young man has it. It's a fake. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. Now Newton on first down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Alex Anzalone coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Dancing to his left. And he'll go down at the 28. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead...
Back now here live in New Orleans. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Throwing on third down, Newton. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he showcases the spin, a pretty good gain before he's taken down. Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now a first down throw for Newton. His pass caught at the 4. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal.
Come on now. Express! Double tight, guys, double tight.
And Newton's going to keep it. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Here we go.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz? And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Get set.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Carr. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, a 22. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Check. Ready for check.
From the gun, it's Breeze. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Breeze got to have this one. And it's complete. It's Watson. And he's got this down to the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. Start to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think you're trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
He had no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Yellow Lady. Hey, two.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. His pass caught at the 4. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said,
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Mike Adams. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. Interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody.
And he's taken down here by the Saints.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Throwing here, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down.
Oh, my Cam. There's times when I'm not analyzing up here. I'm just appreciating. Led NFL quarterbacks in rushing last year. He is truly the ultimate weapon at that position.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of defense.
They can't help but feel great about